I'm not this neurotic, high-strung, anxiety-ridden guy all the time. But he said, well, neurotic cage is the best cage. And I said, okay. So let's go, man. I'll do what you want.
Well, it's just
I won't see it, but I do hope you enjoy it.
Abraham Lincoln once said, if I had 15 minutes to chop down
you know what, Tyler?
I would take 13 minutes to fuck with my audio settings.
Okay.
How do I sound now?
Jewish.
Fine. I wasn't the one yelling at you, though.
I've always sounded Jewish. I can't help that.
Go.
All right, so...
But last week, the pastrami sandwich was $3.
No.
We're gonna get canceled so hard. Next week we'll cover how to check your email for the listeners at home.
All right, fellas, how is it going now?
Terrible. This is the technical difficulties episode.
I say we just push forward because, like I said, we can hear you. It's fine. It'll work.
Yeah, you're fine. You may need to boost it, your audio in post.
Oh, should I just boost
from
it
time to time? You should just boost it.
Perfect. Hey, Google, set audio to boost, please.
You're giving me shit.
Shut up!
The unbearable weight of massive talent. We're going to take a look at that trailer for that film that stars Nicolas Cage and heavily references FaceOff and try and point out all the Nicolas Cage Easter eggs that are buried in it and see if it'll be any good, right?
I will probably never see the movie myself.
Like, the whole gimmick of the film is that Nicolas Cage is playing Nicolas Cage.
Has he ever appeared as himself in anything else before?
No, but they've done some stupid marketing stuff, though, Tyler, where it's like they used Nicolas Cage as this kind of like authenticity, though, where like that Ghost Rider film, wildest movie ever done. Now, this movie's probably like the closest movie to my life that's ever been done. John.
So, Unbearable, the guy who directed this and wrote the screenplay or co-wrote the screenplay is Tom Gorman. He co-wrote it with a guy named Kevin Eden. Tom Gorman wrote Ghosted, which is a TV series from like 2017 and 2018. It starred Adam Scott and Craig Robinson. It was like a fake ghost hunting series, like a sitcom series.
Yeah.
Like, get right into the fact that he's like plays up the fact that he has debt problems and stuff, right?
But are they friends though? Like in the Hollywood scene?
I don't know if Neil Patrick Harris is playing himself there. I mean, it's hard to say.
He should be Johnny Depp.
Like, who's Nick Cage known for hanging out with?
Not Neil Patrick Harris, I would think, but maybe they are. Like, they're good friends.
It should have been his brother Pollux from the movie.
Yeah, Alessandro.
Here we go, our first face-off reference.
Yeah, and like that's literally like our core audience, just so you know. It's like that character. It's that.
That's just us.
This is him playing up like the Castor Troy persona.
Well, no, it's not at all. It's like him playing up like being like a doofus actor, like persona, I would say.
Washed up, needs a job.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks like it's well made, to be honest. Like, so far, like it's well shot.
Yeah, I like
It's got some funny jokes.
I read that. Oh yeah, I'll save that because you might come up with a shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well just.
Don't step on his toes, Tyler.
I'm so sorry. I would never dream of it.
See, now I'm pretty sure that's the face-off dummy. That's the surgery dummy. There's no way it's not.
You think it's been like preserved for?
Oh yeah, they put that shit away. They always stow that stuff away.
Is that old man Nick Cage that one shot of like an old guy?
Yeah, that's. I think that's him in a disguise or something. I bet he's probably trying to like hide from something.
That's good disguise.
Yeah. I'm paranoid. Do you guys like? What's this actor's name? I can't remember. I've never watched like Narcos.
That I felt was a callback. His reaction on top of the wall, screaming and stuff.
To what?
Like that.
What do you think it's a callback
It just felt like one of those dramatic moments.
Oh well, yeah, that's definitely his like overacting.
Yeah, that's a callback to like 15 Nick Cage movies.
Yeah.
We're probably starting with Face Off.
But they don't usually end up with this like stupid gag of, oh, we can just go around the corner. I think it looks funny. I think it looks enjoyable. I think there's enough like in jokes and stuff like references to his prior films.
Yeah, but okay, let's focus maybe on Face Off though and how it relates, given that this is a Face Off podcast.
I think they mention it at least, like they mention it by name once, right? Maybe twice.
Why the fuck would I see Crudes too? I've seen FaceOff.
They indirectly reference it a few more times with the dummy and stuff.
Is this supposed to be me? It's grotesque. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
And he
So
also...
you are convinced that this is the dummy from FaceOff.
Well, it is. He's also, by the way, wearing his FaceOff outfit. Like, he's got the two guns. He's got the golden guns. He's wearing the FaceOff. Yeah, he's got the golden guns. And he's got the tux on. He's got, like, the tux on from the opening. Or, not the opening scene, but like the last scene. I think that it's the face-off dummy. Like, it's the dummy that was used in the surgery scenes. Like, there's no way that it's not that dummy. I looked into the trivia of this movie, and he says he's going to get to use the guns from face-off again at some point in this movie.
There's trivia when it hasn't come out yet, and actually no one knows if it's true.
There's actually like 50 items about this movie already. Yeah, IMDb trivia.
All posted by a user called Nicolas Cage.
Apparently, Tarantino, Naomi Watts, Charlie Sheen, and Jim Carrey are all going to show up in this movie. Screenplay was featured on the 2019 Blacklist, so like the most liked scripts of the year that didn't get made.
So they wrote this probably then before like Nick Cage was involved?
He wrote the script. He thought it would be a lark by the sounds of it, and he ended up passing it off to studios to see if they'd be willing to bite, and some of them did, and he picked Lionsgate because he thought they'd give him final cut. It's basically what
like this was before or after Nick Cage was involved? Like
I'm gonna guess. It doesn't mention that
as like abstract, like not Nick Cage, and then
I
Nick
feel
Cage
like it's almost like a Sunset Boulevard kind of film, or it could be anything.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that like the script came first, and then if they were any studio that read it was probably like, "We'll agree to this if you can get Nick to agree to this."
Yeah.
But by the sounds of it, he wrote the script first, and you're gonna have to have someone specific in mind to do that. You can't just do that kind of indiscreet.
Kind of how Being John Malkovich was written before, like Malkovich was involved in it.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I'm willing to bet he just wrote it just to see what would happen, and then he took it to Nick. But if I was this guy, I would try and get studio interest in it first, so that you could go to Nick and be like, "If you like this, we can get this made," because like they're willing to do this. And so he'd be like, "All right."
Bangkok Dangerous 3, but
yeah. So anyway, apparently Pedro Pascal replaced Dan Stevens, which would have been interesting. I think Dan Stevens.
I like Dan Stevens.
who's Dan Stevens?
The guy from The Guest, right? Like
From The Guest. He's from
Downton Abbey. Is he in Downton Abbey?
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff, but in usually like this kind of supporting role. But he's a good actor. And then apparently they got Tiffany Haddish in this film based off of a Paul Schrader recommendation because he just worked with her on Card Counter. And I just watched that a couple of days ago. It's awesome. It's a really good movie. She is not good in it. I'm gonna be honest. Like the movie.
Why is that? Because she's a woman.
No, she's not a great actress yet. I think she's a really funny comedian. I don't think she's quite there as an actress yet. And like there are scenes where she is good in it, but there are also scenes where she is not good at all in it. So here we go. As part of this movie, there's a movie being made about Nicolas Cage where John Travolta plays him, and Naomi Watts plays his ex-wife. So apparently there's a movie being made about Nicolas Cage in this movie where John Travolta is playing Nicolas Cage in that movie.
That's pretty funny.
Can we confirm then that John Travolta is in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
That's what it's saying here. Again, like the movie hasn't come out. It does have over 50 facts about it already on IMDb, but it's saying that John
all about
Travolta's
the
in
same
this
person,
movie.
Sean.
It doesn't say who says it. I am not a sexual predator like whoever went after Brendan Fraser, that bastard.
Hey, that's pretty good.